strange beasts, and monsters. Vast riches, hidden treasures, evil haunts, uncharted frontiers. The mysterious unknown. The people who are captivated by the magic in those words are called Hunters.
大地を踏みしめて君は目覚めてゆく天使の微笑みで連れ出して孤独でも一人じゃないさ生まれてきたことに必ず意味がある You can smile again 太陽浴びて You can fly away 世界は君の輝き渡ってる大地を踏みしめて君は目覚めてゆく天使の微笑みで連れ出して始まりはいつでも遅くないさ何度でも立ち上がれ
So, I'll make sure all three of you get safely dropped off at the port closest to the exam site. How does that sound?
All right!
After winning over the old captain, Gon, Kurapika, and Leorio arrived at Dole Harbor, where their adventures were just beginning.
Thanks a lot, Captain. That was really fun.
I gotta admit I had a pretty good time myself. Oh yeah, let me give you a bit of advice, as a small token of my appreciation.
Advice, sir?
Look, you see that big cedar tree? The one up on the top of that hill?
Uh-huh.
You'll want to make your way there first. It's a shortcut to the exam site.
A shortcut? Great! So just head for that tree, huh? Thanks for the tip, Captain. You're the best.
Good luck to you.
Thanks! Have a safe trip! Take care of yourself!
You can rest easy, Gene. Your boy's grown into a fine young man.
Huh. That's odd.
What is?
Well, according to this notice I received, the exam is supposed to be held somewhere in Zaban City, you see? Now we're here, and that tree is there, which is the opposite direction of Zaban.
Could you have misheard the captain?
I don't think so. He told me I should go towards that cedar tree.
I see.
And this stupid notice isn't any help at all. It says the exam's in Zaban City, but it doesn't say where exactly.
Our task is to find the site using only limited information. This is another test to determine if we're worthy of the exam.
Yeah, I already knew that, smarty pants! So give it a rest!
I think I'll check it out for myself. Find out what the captain was talking about.
Whoa, whoa! Are you serious? The bus to Zaban is gonna leave any second. We need to be on it when it does! Hey! Jeez. The kid's too trusting for his own good. You can't just trust everyone all the time. Huh? Kurapika! Come back!
I'm intrigued by the captain's advice, but even more so by Gon's behavior. I'm curious to see what he'll do.
Alright, whatever. See ya. It wasn't long, but it was nice knowing you. Another follower, just like the rest of them. Not me, though. I'm gonna take the bus.
So it was a trap? All I'm saying is that none of the buses made it to Zaban City. Rookies always fail this part. They believe whatever you tell them.
Hey, hey, hey! Wait for me! It's just, I knew you guys would be lonely without me. Plus, it's no fun traveling alone. That's why I figured I'd stick with you two a little while longer. Man, this is one creepy place. There isn't a single soul anywhere.
No, there's a bunch of people here.
What? What's up with these guys?
Exciting.
Exciting?
Exciting.
Exciting?
Time for the exciting multiple choice quiz! Let me take a guess. You boys are headed for the Cedar on the Hill, aren't you? There's only one way to get there. You'll have to pass through this town first. You must pass a quiz comprised of a single question.
Wait a second! What is going on here?
You'll have 5 seconds to answer. If you're correct, then you can move on. If not, you're disqualified from this year's exam.
Oh, I see. It's another trial we have to pass before taking the exam.
So that's it, huh? Lucky I'm an expert in quizzes. Wait, one question?
Your answer must be either the number 1 or 2. Any answer that is not the number 1 or number 2 will be deemed incorrect.
Hold on, all 3 of us have to share the same question? So if Kurapika here gets it wrong, it means I get disqualified too?
Not very likely. Although if the roles were reversed, it would be all but inevitable.
You wanna repeat that?
It's okay. Even if only one of us knows the answer, all 3 of us get to move on. And I'm real bad at quizzes.
True.
Fair point.
Hey, hurry it up. Or I might answer it before the rest of you get a chance.
So, who the heck are you?
You don't know? He's been following us pretty closely ever since we left the port.
Really?
Yeah, sorry, kid. Didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I couldn't help but hear you guys talking.
What will you do?
He seems pretty eager to me. Should we let him go first, guys? See what kind of question we can expect from them?
Sure, I'm okay with that.
No objections here.
Let's get to it then. Once I ace this quiz, I'm gonna leave a trail of traps for anyone who tries to follow me.
Now here is your question. A group of evil villains have kidnapped your mother and your true love, and you can only save one of them. Choose 1 for your mother, or 2 for your true love. Which do you save and which of them dies?
Hey, what kind of quiz is this?
The answer's number 1.
Oh? And what's your reason?
It's your mom. It's not like you can replace your mom. But a lover, you can always find another one.
What?
You may pass.
Seriously?
Looks like the trick is telling the old lady whatever she wants to hear. Adios!
Hang on! What kind of crap is that? There's no way that was the right answer! We're just supposed to say what we think she wants to hear? What's up with that? Say something! Okay, I've had just about enough of this. I'm gonna find my own way!
It's too late for that. Refuse to take the quiz if you wish, but know you'll be disqualified.
That's nuts! Different people would answer that in different ways! There's no right answer for that question and never has been!
There's no right answer. I see.
Leorio!
That's enough! The boy with the cat eyes has figured it out. I don't want to hear another word out of you. Say anything but your answer and you're disqualified.
You can do this, Leorio. It's just a simple trick. Gone.
And now here is your question. You learned both your son and your daughter have been kidnapped. You will only be able to rescue one of them. Choose 1 for your son and 2 for your daughter. Which of these 2 will you rescue?
She's messing with us.
5.
Go ahead
Four.
and count down, you old hag.
3, 2, 1. Time is up!
Out of the way, Kurapika! This old hag needs to be taught a lesson, and I'm gonna make sure she gets it!
Would you please calm down?
How the hell do you expect me to calm down?
We got it right! Do you really want to jeopardize that?
We did?
We've already given the correct response. Silence. Any other answer would have been incorrect.
What do you mean, silence?
Just that. You said it yourself, remember?
Huh? There's no right answer for that question, and never has been!
You were right. There was no correct answer to our question. However, we had to say 1 or 2 as a response. And so, our only choice was to respond with silence.
What about that guy? He made it through!
She never told him he was correct. All she said was you may pass. Which means that this is not the path to the Hunter exam. Right?
That is correct. The real path is right over here. Follow this path for 2 hours and you will reach the lone cedar tree.
Okay, I was not expecting this.
There is a couple that live in a small cabin under that tree who will serve as navigators on your journey. They will guide you to the exam site, if you live up to their expectations, that is.
I'm sorry. I hope you'll forgive me for being rude.
Don't be. I don't mind. Meeting people like you is the only reason I do this job in the first place. Do your best. Become the best hunter you can be.
Sure.
Huh? I'm stuck. I can't figure out the right answer.
You've been really thinking of an answer this whole time? You can stop now.
Huh? But why?
Because the quiz is already over.
I know that, but what if... You know... Well, what if that really happens to me someday? If 2 people are in trouble and I can only help one of them? Then what? It wouldn't be right to pick one over the other. But like it or not, that's a choice I might have to make. I just hope that I know what to do.
The boy is right, of course. That is indeed the true purpose of this test. The abstract may come to pass, and a hunter must be ready. Reality can be cruel, and it often strikes without warning. One must always be prepared for these crossroads in life.
Man, I can't see a thing. You'll reach the top in 2 hours, she said. Well, it was 2 hours 2 hours ago. Shit. Another beware of magical beast sign? I'm starting to think we're never gonna find this stupid exam site. Guys, I'm so hungry! I need to take
Try to keep up, Leorio!
Hey,
I think I see it. Huh?
Hey, anybody home?
I guess not.
Coming in. Magical beast!
What?
It appears to be a Kiriko. It can take on human form. They're extremely intelligent.
He's got a woman!
And the guy on the floor looks like he needs a doctor bad.
Please help! Save her! You have to save my wife!
Leorio, see to his injuries!
Right, I'm on it!
Even in pitch darkness, he can still see and keep pace with such a faint shadow. Impressive.
Kiriko! Let the lady go!
try to take her from me!
You hear that? It can talk! That's amazing!
The Kiriko is a magical beast capable of human speech.
Really? Well, that ought to make this a lot easier. Hey! Come here, you dumb Kiriko!
What? This kid's fast.
Kurapika!
Damn, that was reckless.
Stupid kid! You're gonna pay!
Hey, wait up!
Are you hurt, miss? Are you feeling pain anywhere at all?
I'm fine, but what about my husband? Is he all right?
Not to worry. Our friend is taking good care of him.
Then please, you have to take me to him, I beg you!
Those tattoos. Wait, you're not...
Kurapika! You okay?
Leorio.
Guess you are. What a relief.
How is the man you were caring for?
Good. I think he'll pull through fine. Lucky for him, the wound wasn't as deep as it looked. I gave him some painkillers, so he's sleeping it off back at the cabin.
I see.
How'd you know? How could you tell that I was an imposter?
To be honest, I didn't actually think you were. You see, Leorio made a promise that he'd take care of that injured man. When I saw him, I assumed he had left the man all alone. And with the magical beast still on the loose, I attacked him for abandoning his obligation. Nothing more. And you, tell me right now, who are you and what is it you want from us?
You're pretty fast for a kid, you know? You really hit me. I didn't expect that from you. That's quite an accomplishment. Unfortunately for you, it comes with a higher price than you bargained for. Giddy, 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 giddy.
So, who are you? You're not the one I was chasing, are you? The one that I hit? Are you a friend of his?
Hold on. How can you tell that I'm not the same one from before?
Huh? Oh, well, you look totally different. Your voice is different too. It's higher and kinda thinner. What's up? Why are you laughing? Is it something I said?
Hey! Hey, honey! Come here! You're gonna get a kick out of this! How many years has it been since anyone was able to tell the two of us apart? I'm so happy!
Can you tell them apart? Seriously.
No, not at all.
Don't you see? The Kiriko that Kurapika and I hit is actually the husband.
And which one is that exactly?
Allow us to introduce ourselves. We are the Navigators. Our family provides support for the Hunter exam.
I'm their daughter.
I'm their son.
Man, great job. You sure had us fooled.
The exam site moves around, keeps it interesting. But that's exactly why they relocate it every year. Understand? They hire navigators like us to help by guiding worthy applicants to the examination site.
Oh, so that's how it works.
But don't get the wrong idea. We don't help every candidate.
First, we test them to see if they're even qualified to take the exam. Make sure they have what it takes.
Mr. Kurapika.
Yes.
We made certain that we only gave you the most vague of hints, but you were still able to pick up on them and determine that we weren't actually a married couple. You only caught a glimpse of my tattoos, but you knew that in this region, these tattoos are only worn by women who've taken a vow of chastity. Mr. Kurapika demonstrated that he's incredibly knowledgeable. Therefore, he passes.
Way to go, Kurapika!
Thanks.
Mr. Leorio,
Yes?
you, sir, unfortunately never realized that I wasn't who I claimed to be. However, you dressed my wounds faster and more thoroughly than any doctor. More importantly, you demonstrated admirable empathy and kindness by continuing to reassure me that my wife would be okay.
Knock it off, okay? It's embarrassing.
It's clear to me that your compassion makes you worthy of taking the hunter exam. And so, you pass.
Wait, seriously?
You did it!
And finally, Mr. Gon,
Yes!
your superhuman physical ability and your powers of observation defy logic. You too are worthy to take the hunter exam. So, you pass. All right, we'll now take you straight to the site of the exam.
Oh, wow! Isn't it incredible that we all passed?
I wouldn't celebrate just yet. We've merely earned the right to take the exam.
It's progress! I'd say that calls for a little celebration.
Honestly, have some foresight.
Do you have to be such a smartass all the time?
Hey, stop squirming! If you fall, it's your own fault!
And so, Gon and his friends enjoy a brief journey through the sky. However, even after all this, they have yet to reach the starting line.